What's going on, everyone? I was debating on doing a live stream on this. I necessarily didn't know if I wanted to, but I want to talk about it. Stanley affected a lot of our lives, and you know, it's tough to say because like I never got to meet him personally, and I do really regret like not meeting him at any of the Comic Cons, like when he was out here in Arizona. And you kind of wish that you do, but it's just tough because it's like, well, shit, like he's gone. We've had him in all these great Marvel cameos, and he's written fantastic comic books. He's made stories. Like, this guy is a real legend. Like, that's the insane thing. He's like a legit legend. And there's a cameo he made in one of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies where he said it really only takes one person to change things, or something like that. I'm paraphrasing what he says, but that is true. Like, this guy changed so much, and it's still affecting today. Like, this guy created this Marvel universe, and I was like going through comics that he has made that like brought back memories. Spider-Man No More, back in 1967, is easily one of the best Spider-Man comics ever created. And the guy created Black Panther. He brought Black Panther into the limelight, and Black Panther, like, you see what it's doing for Hollywood now, and like, what if we didn't have him at this point in time? What if we didn't have him there? It's insane to think how much has changed and what he changed for the dynamic, and it's depressing for me. I loved, like, I was always looking forward to seeing one of his cameos per se in the Marvel universe. And I know, like, he'll probably end up showing in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I know he'll probably end up showing him to Captain Marvel, and I'm pretty sure he already filmed his for Avengers 4, but that might be it. And then it's like, we're not going to see him in any of the films again. Maybe in like small capacities in some way, something in the background, kind of like a Deadpool 2 did, but we won't see him. We won't hear his voice. We won't hear Excelsior. I can never say the word right, but this guy has become such a big part of all of our lives in a sense, but the world, the society, the stuff that the guy changed, and it's difficult to say like anything in the words but thank you to him. I think a lot of people owe thanks to him and everything that he's done for our society, the characters that he has built. I mean, this guy, he created heroes because the world needed heroes, but these heroes were fake, but they brought realistic, in a sense, like, ways to get around it. Spider-Man is your average person, and it was easy for me at the time, was the most relatable to me because I'm a nerd, I'm a geek, but this guy is Spider-Man, he's Peter Parker, and he's doing the same thing. And then you look at Thor, he's this over god, but he still is broken down to a hero, which is something that the first Thor film really showed, but a lot of his comics also showed. Captain America, the same thing. This skinny, scrawny kid from New York. And now you look at him, and he really became empowered, and Stanley put real problems into his stories, and it's crazy. It's crazy that he's gone. I mean, this is something that I think we all were preparing for, and we all knew was going to happen. But when it still happens, you still kind of get upset about it. And I'm upset about it, thinking like, man, this guy was a genius, and we're not going to get anything else from him. And I given he has stepped away from writing comics and stuff, but he was still a part of these universes. He was still a part of the studio, the Marvel Studios, and what they were doing, and he did give his input. At least that's what I think he has, and I would be surprised if he didn't. I would honestly believe to say that I think Black Panther happened because of him. He changed a lot of it, and I think a lot of us still can't believe that this is happening, and this is what happened, and what's going on. And again, I don't really know what this video is about. I don't even know what this live stream is about. It's really just remembering him and bringing together a community to talk about him in the comments and talk about him in a live section. You know, a lot of us have great memories with him. Some people have actually met him. I know people that have met him and said he's a great guy. And the same thing goes for when people see his cameos. I mean, to be honest, me and my friend, we have seen every single MCU film together and every Marvel film pretty much together in theaters. And our favorite thing to always look forward to is seeing Stan Lee's cameo. Every single time. It always puts a smile on our face. And we always hit each other and we're like, dude, he's there. He's there. And it's tough. When you go and look at, I was like looking at lists of like the best cameo roles he's ever had in all the Marvel universes. And one of my favorite ones personally is any of the Spider-Man ones I enjoy so much. And they're just the best. The Deadpool strip club one's great. The Thor Ragnarok when he cuts Thor's hair is fantastic. The Age of Ultron one when he's getting drunk, I think that's one of the best ones. Spider-Man 3 is the one that I know that does have that line that I mentioned earlier. But personally, I think one of my favorite ones is from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, where he is a Watcher. This is something that people have always theorized, and he's a Watcher, and in a sense, he will always be watching down on us. He'll be watching down on us as a community, as the films progress, as everything, and he will always still be Watcher of the Marvel Universe and us, geeks and culture. This year has been hard for geeks. With John Schnepp passing earlier this year and Stan Lee getting hit too, it sucks. And this is the geek community, and I see some of you guys are here, so thank you so much for joining. Luis Garza says his work will continue to brighten up dark days ahead, and a legend, and that's true. You know, before I go to work later today, I'm probably going to sit back and watch some Marvel films. Most likely probably Spider-Man, because I love Spider-Man. But yeah, like I want to enjoy these. And you know, Luis also says I'll never look at Spider-Man 2 cameo the same way. You know, neither will I. I'll never look at any of his cameos the same way. It's kind of like when you see when I saw The Last Jedi, and I don't want to get into debate about The Last Jedi, but seeing Carrie Fisher was tough because she passed away and that was her last role. And it was weird, but you felt something. And yeah, you know, Kian Boss says I'm going to miss him and I still can't believe it. I can't believe it either. I'm amazed. I'm shocked, but also not shocked, but sad. He died at 95, so the guy lived a great age. His wife's up there, wherever he is, whatever you believe in, whatever he believed in. He's going to be able to be with his wife now, and that's where that really is. Stan Lee, again, was a inspiring person, a legend, the actual GOAT. And that is who he really will be. It sucks. It's sad. But I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are about Stan Lee. What's your favorite cameo that he's appeared in? And if you're a comic book reader, what is your favorite comic he's ever written? Let's talk about it down below. He'll be forever missed. The comic world, this comic book movie world, anything that happens to do with superheroes, there will always be a lasting effect with his passing. The guy changed a lot. He changed a lot of stuff. And he was a big inspiration for a lot of people. So we miss you, Stan Lee. It's going to be hard. But I'm looking forward to your next cameos that I do get to see. And, well, I guess that's where you can kind of end this. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Again, let's remember him if you're catching this later. So, yeah. Rest in peace, Stan Lee.